Welcome to Tabletop Battle and a new video battle report by Eivind.
Yep.
And Svein, as you can read, if you can read here. If you can't read, it's still Svein. And we're gonna play today the first of our league match.
Yeah.
Our first league match in 148 Tactic. You know, that super cool, fast skirmish game where you have action tokens and you really have to be strategic. You can't just move your guys out in the open and just go down. It doesn't work because you're gonna get shut up, as we will demonstrate.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So the rules in this league are that we start with 15 points. That will give you 2 men to start with. So we both have 2 guys. We will show you those after. And then we have the winner gets 4 points or 4 recruitment points and a grenade. Frag or concussion.
Yeah.
And then the loser gets 6 recruitment points. So if you lose, you're not going to be hanging real back, because then you can maybe have 3 guys next game while the other guy maybe only have 2. So, but you know, we'll see how it balances out. I think it's going to be cool. Even though we only have 4 figures on the table, we will be using 8 pieces of terrain. 8 pieces of 8. Pieces of 8, that's some kind of gold something.
Yeah.
We don't have gold. So 8 pieces of terrain, even though we only have 4 guys. That is just to try to stay alive for more than 2 minutes. So let's show them the table and our forces.
One more thing, we're playing best of 3.
Yes, correct.
So of course the Americans will win 2 out of those.
Yeah.
Before he gets the opportunity to win the 3rd one.
Maybe, baby. We'll see. I am German. You are Americans, as you said.
Yeah.
And of course, news flash. There will be German paratroopers out before the end of the year. There will be a couple of more characters, and then for 2020 there are some cool things coming. Or for 148, there's going to be British Paras, there's going to be US Marines, there's going to be Imperial Japanese Army, maybe even Deutsche Afrika Korps and 8th Army, maybe some Italians.
Yeah.
This is going the right way for 148 Tactics. We will help with that. Anyway, let's take a look at the forces and the table. Best of 3.
Yeah.
So I'll win 2 and then we wrap it up.
No, I'll win 2.
Okay, so this is the table. We rolled off and Eivind got to set up the terrain, which means I chose the side, and I originally had that side, but I chose to pick this side. Since I think that this positioning of terrain was a tad better than on the other side. We will see if I lose out or not. Anyway, my force... Oh yeah, you know, donut cover, donut cover, donut cover.
And donut cover.
And donut cover, because I forgot the one with axe. This is so cool. If you want to move over something like this, it costs 2 action tokens. And then, as I have discovered and learned, you can only then move 1 more time, because you can only use 3 action tokens to move. Not 3 moves. You can use 3 action tokens to move. Okay, anything else? That's all. It's 8 pieces of terrain. That's all. My force, or this patrol as it's called, is consisting of Christian Krüger, a assaulter with the STG-44. And we have our Rupert Schneider sniper man. And, you know, he's gonna really kick your ass.
No.
Let's take a look at the Americans.
For the US 101st Airborne, we have John Kelly, NCO. And we got Harold Lee, Sharpshooter. Both models are unpainted, but will be painted for the next league match.
No, they will be dead.
No.
So how many points do you have?
I got 15 points.
And I have 14, which means you will have to deploy first.
I know, unfortunately.
So we are somewhere in Germany. 2 patrols have accidentally met each other. They have dropped down and taken cover while they try to assess the situation and see what will happen and who will gain the upper hand. So the US Airborne has positioned John Kelly over here, and he has Harry Lee over here, a very potent sharpshooter. But of course, we are matching that with my assaulter, Christian Krieger, over here, and my sniper over here. So this will be tense. It will probably be over in a few minutes, but we will see. Let's roll to see who goes first. So I will use a German die. You can use your US die, and I will roll a 3 and a 4. No, you go first! Ah! You want to have a breather? Pause, a breather?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got it.
I'm activating my sharpshooter.
Okay.
So Harry is doing
A 4-inch, 8-inch.
first a 4-inch sprint, and then he will sprint the remaining 3 inches up until this terrain piece here.
Okay, so he takes some very good cover, and he has spent 2 action
Two
tokens.
action tokens for that.
And then he has 2 actions left he can use. What will he do with those?
So I have a clear shot, it looks like.
You do. Only through 1 piece of terrain.
Yeah.
And
So I will lay down some fire.
You want to shoot.
I want to shoot. Which one is that? Is that?
That's my assaulter.
So that's Christian.
Yes.
So I will shoot Christian Kruger,
Okay.
and I will aim.
Okay. Then I will spend. No, I can't.
You're in cover already.
Yeah, I am. What do you need to hit then? Base is 4.
Base is 4,
1 piece of cover
5,
and in cover.
so 6.
How many dice do you roll when you aim?
3 extra.
Oh, so it's 4 dice hitting on 6s. Come on, man! No 6s!
Double 6.
No
double
sixes!
6. Double 6. Double 6.
No, it's a 6!
It's a 6.
Ah! That went to shit.
So he's shocked
He's wounded.
and shocked.
Yes, indeed. So we'll
And-
just put that on top.
Yep. He's no longer in cover. Well, I will keep my last action token
Oh, you cheeky git.
and
It's me.
turn it over to you.
Okay, you S have a damaged or wounded Christian, but we will now retaliate. And what will happen is that Mr. Rupert Schneider, he's going to move somewhat over to here to make sure that I have a clear line of sight at this guy, which I do, right? No question?
Yeah.
And since you have spent all his 4 actions, you cannot spend your last one to take cover.
Unfortunately.
So I spend 1 to go. I will spend... Because he will be hit on a 5.
5.
So I will spend 1 to shoot with an aim. That gives me 5 dice because I'm aiming for 3 and I got 2 dice at long range. It's totally insane.
2 at long and 1 at short.
Yes. So 5 dice. I have a base of 4, 1 cover, 5. 2 6s now. Headshot. 1 6.
And a 5,
And a
but
5.
that doesn't matter.
Doesn't count. So he is wounded, and I have 1 action left with him. I'll move, since I can only shoot once per turn, not twice. He's shooting very good when he shoots, but he can only shoot once. I will move him. It's 4 inches. I will move into base contact, and then occupy this one. And that was my last action token spent for him. He can only have 4. And I bank 1, and then it's over to you. Okay, so let's see what the 101st Airborne can do.
So, because Harold's shot,
He was.
he can't move
Can't do anything this turn.
this turn, so John Kelly has to move.
He has to be the hero.
He will start by moving 3 up
That is his movement allowance, 3 inches.
and 3 more inches.
Up, okay.
That's a total of 2 action points.
Yes, and he can spend 1 more on moving.
Then he will spend the last to move on an move and shoot action.
Which is actually the same number of inches. 3 inches for him.
So I got 3 inches as him.
Pretty good. Yes.
That takes me into short range of
Mr. Rupert.
Mr. Rupert. And we'll fire 1 dice, because
Yeah,
John Kelly only has 1 dice when he's in short range.
Yeah, moving and shooting. No!
It's a hit.
That! You needed a 5. And you
Needed a
roll a
5.
6.
I roll a 6. I needed a 5 because I ignore this terrain here.
Yeah, because
We ignore this.
when you put it down there, it's less than 2 inches you shoot.
But I count that one.
Yes. Oh my lord, you are so lucky. Will I lose the first game? Is it possible? What do you want to do?
I will shoot,
You shoot
one
again?
more
You're gonna
time.
shoot a wounded man?
I will. And of course we will aim, so I have 2 dice.
Okay. That's all 5 action tokens spent. His limit is 5.
His limit is 5. That's 5 tokens.
Okay.
And what will I hit you on now?
Now I'm also in cover, so now it's a 6.
It's 6.
But you can do that, can't you?
I've rolled 2 6s already today, so...
Let's see.
No. Oh, it was 6.
It was 6 if you add them up.
Yeah.
Okay, then the turn goes over to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so can Christian Cougar, who is back from the dead... No, not the dead. He's back from the wounded. I spent 4 tokens, so I saved 1, and I will now have 6 available. He only has 3 actions when he's wounded, so it really doesn't matter. But I have made a peculiar plan. I will move, because I have checked, and you are within... if I move first 3 inches, that's 1. And then I take a move and shoot, which has dropped from 3 inches to 2 inches since I got wounded. Like that. I should now be within 10 inches, and you are... Yes, that's within 10, and you are outside of cover, since I can trace a clear line past all the cover. At short range, Christian has 2 dice on his assault rifle. And I need force, since you are not in cover, and you cannot take cover since you spent all 5 actions. Are you ready? Let's see if we can score a 4 or more, preferably 2 6s. It's a 4, and he's wounded! And now we can kick into action the second part of our plan, which is to move a further 2 inches. That can actually bring me up here. And I will then shoot at this guy. But that will be long range, that's 12, 13 inches. But it's a Hail Mary shot. With my last action I can do, it's a move and shoot. And I will hit you on a 6, since you got 1 cover and 1 wound token. So that's a 6. Oh my god, this is not going good. Oh my lord, that was a bad move by me. Come on, I need a 6. 6! No, it's a 2! Scheisse. I spent all I can do of my tokens. So it's up to you.
John Kelly, he got the wound shock marker
He did.
because of his hit, and the card is turned.
This is looking grim for the Germans at the moment. You are going to activate Harry Lee. And he will aim and shoot.
Harry will shoot at Christian.
Over here. And I can't do anything because I am at my action limit.
So that's 1 action point. And then I will use 1 more action point to aim. Meaning I will roll 3 dices.
3 dice and hitting on 5 since I got 1 piece of cover.
Because that one doesn't count.
And this one, he's clearing that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you roll 1s, 2s, and 3s, and 4s, please?
No. 5s and 6s.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
No.
And that's 2 actions spent.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend another one, or do you want to save it to go down?
No.
Oh, you're braving it.
We're braving it.
But now you only got 1 shot.
I got 1 shot.
And?
But last time I had 1 shot, I got a 6.
Yeah. Who are you shooting? Christian again?
Christian again.
So 1 die going for the kill.
No.
Oh, that I think was the game changer.
Oh.
Because now I will get back Rupert.
But he's in wound shock.
Who?
Christian? No, he
you
is
didn't
not.
hit him. You didn't hit him.
I didn't hit him.
You rolled a 1 and 2 4s, miss, and then you rolled a 1. So that's what I'm saying. This was the game changer.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so we are very close to the final solution of this problem. I got 2 guys, although wounded. I got 2 guys ready. Eivind got really unlucky there. He didn't manage to take out Christian for good. I got 8 tokens. I can spend 3 on each guy. So what I will do, the natural thing for you would to say, okay, use him to shoot him. But no, because he only has 1 die at short range. But if I shoot at him, I will have 2 dice. And I will aim in addition. for 5 dice total at your Harry Lee, which has spent all 3 tokens, and he can't take cover. So Rupert will shoot, he will aim, I will have a total of 5 dice, and I will hit you on...
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. I will hit you on 5s as well, since you have 1 piece of cover, and you can't take cover. Are you ready? 1 hit, and he's dead. And there's the 5, there's the 6. I'm sorry, but Harry Lee has been killed.
And in 148, the model
lays down.
lays down.
He's now cover, and he's also occupying this cover, because now you can't move into that position, which is really not important right now, but in a game with more figures, that would be important. Then you would actually have to spend 1 action to remove him. Yeah. Okay, then it's Christian Krieger. Because I want to have one, in case I miss, I want to have one to be able to take cover. Christian Krieger, we know that he is within 10 inches, so he will just shoot with 2 dice at short range, and he will also aim for 2 more. That's 4 dice.
Ouch.
What will he hit you on?
The same as last time?
I will hit you on 5s, because you are now in wound shock.
Yeah.
So let's see. Can I hit you on a 5?
No.
I can hit you on a 6. And victory to the Volksgrenadiers! But I got both my guys wounded. I was very afraid there for 1 second. I was very afraid. If you had managed to kill him, that would be a whole nother game. But anyway, now, that was game 1 out of 3, or best of 3. So we will rearrange the terrain. The loser will rearrange the terrain to his choosing. And I will then, or we will...
No, because you have more or less points than me. So you will still choose the side.
Yes. Never mind, we'll be back.
Yeah.